Hi everybody, welcome to today's workout. It is going to be a HIIT workout with a lot of cardio blocks. So you need a set of dumbbells and you'll need your water and your energy. If you don't have dumbbells, you can use maybe one heavy weight or just improvise, maybe grab some water bottles or something like that. Hope everybody is doing well. We're going to start with a little warm up here. Abs are in nice and tight. Let's tap and reach it up. Really reach up and extend through the obliques. Now reach it across and open up the back. Open up those shoulder blades. Give me a step touch, arms pull in. Start to sink down into those heels a little bit. We're going to go a little deeper. Take the toe behind the heel. You can add a little spring in your step. We are just getting started. So it'll be a lot of compound moves to get the heart rate up and to keep it up. There'll be some cardio blocks mixed in where you can just work that cardio. Give me a hamstring curl. But ideally, that heart rate's up the whole time, especially when we're using weights and multiple muscles. Sometimes we'll use our body weight as resistance. Sometimes we use one weight, sometimes two. 4, 3, squat down and up. Really set that intention for today's workout to work hard, but to also honor your body. If anything's bothering you, if you're just coming back from an injury or illness, modify where you need to. But you do want to stay hydrated. You do want to keep the body moving. So I'm going to ask that you come to a light jog, or a step touch, or a march in place, or walk around in between if you need that break. Now let's hold it down. Take those feet out a little wider and take it side to side. Let's drop that shoulder down. Core is in nice and tight. We're going to go a little deeper here. We're going to tap down. Now, if you don't reach the floor, that's okay. You want to send those hips back. 4 more, and we come up to a plie. Plie. Little presses. You have that slight toe turn out already. We're going to hold it down here, and we're just going to reach side to side, just below the knee. Just below the knee. We just want to get that side warmed up. We're going to get those inner thighs warmed up. Now hold your plie again and pulse. 4 more. We're going to go to that tap and reach up, both arms. Add a side leg lift. Keep the side leg lift at an upright row. Be ready for anything today. No repeats, I don't think. You may build upon some things, but it's going to be fast-paced and fun. You're going to work hard during the intervals. There'll be about 30 to 40 seconds. 4, 3, squat down and up. Keep the arms. This is what we would do in an upright row in a squat. So we're preparing the body for that. 2 more, and you're going to give me a wide football run. So you're going to be light on those toes. Heels are lifted. We're going to lunge and punch down, getting that heart rate up a little more. Pushing into the heel. So you may see a little kickboxing in today's workout, especially for the legs. Now, if you can here, go a little deeper. Four, 3, 2, march it out. All right, shoulder rolls here. Arm circles. 1 or both. 2 more. And get some water. We are ready to go. Woo. All right, So we're gonna be doing some compound moves with weights, then we're gonna do a block of cardio, and then we'll continue in that fashion. All right, so here we go. You're gonna just grab one weight for this one. This is one of my favorite ways to get started with a weight in hand, and it's gonna be my favorite, the swing. So you can hold the dumbbell from the head of the dumbbell. If you have a kettlebell, you'd be holding the handle, or you can hold it this way. So you have a slight toe turnout, and you're just gonna hinge, keeping the chest up, and make it more about the legs and the core. The arms are just in control here. Remember, all the intervals are gonna be about 30 to 40 seconds, very little rest in between. Just enough to get to the next exercise. We'll focus on all the muscle groups today. So you're gonna feel like you worked everything. You're gonna feel great. Hopefully you're feeling great now. 4 more. 3, squeeze those glutes. And last one. Good job. Pick up your other weight. All right, we're gonna do a side to side, kind of like a side to side squat with a little push, like a row, and then a bicep curl. So you're gonna start with your feet together. So we're gonna row, bicep curl. This is, again, another great way to get those biceps involved, but you're working the chest, shoulders back, and you are squatting. So make sure you squat. So it's one arm doing a row, the other is kind of just hanging out there at your side. And you're getting those biceps in. Woo. Breathe. You're getting those legs a little warmer. Multitasking. Let's do 4 more. Those legs should be waking up. A couple more. And those biceps. Good job. Put one weight down. All right. Another one great for the legs, great for the upper body. We're gonna hold one weight. We're gonna squat with a rear leg extension with an overhead press. Let's just do it without the overhead press first. So you're gonna squat, extend back. Now, what I want you to focus on here is keeping your abs tight and also thinking about that low back, which is part of your core. You're working the low back big time here. I'll do a few from the side, and then we're gonna add that overhead press. So whenever you don't wanna add that secondary exercise, just stay with the one we started with. Now this is gonna be a little harder, but I don't want you to take away from the work we're doing in the lower body. You're keeping your elbows in a little bit. Let me go around to the front again. So those elbows come down to the thighs. You really have to squeeze that core when that weight's overhead. And I want you to squeeze those glutes. 2 more. Last one. Good job. Pick up your other weight. Woo. All right, we're gonna just go back in to a basic bicep curl right here to a wide. All right, so you're gonna have your feet apart, hammer curl, and then a little wider. Hammer curl, and a little wider. The wider one is harder. So if you want to kickstand this, if you feel like you're leaning back, you can do that, absolutely. So you can be right here. Sometimes that just makes a little more room for those biceps too. Creating that space in your chest, however you can. Now, if I kickstand on one side, I like to kickstand on the other. Let's do 2 more. These are tough. 1 more. Good job. All right, we're gonna keep both weights. Let those biceps lengthen. I forgot what we were doing. We're gonna go right into a skier swing. So this one is great for the glutes because what you're doing is you're using the resistance, the weights, to really load up the glutes and hamstrings. And we've done a lot of that lately. So the feet are apart. You're gonna go bring the weights back with control. This is great for the low back too, because you're really squeezing those hamstrings. Now notice it's not a deep squat. Woo! Almost lost my balance there. I was checking the camera. That's why I can't stress the importance enough of keeping a focal point. When you start to look around, you really lose your balance, as you can tell. Now your biceps are working here a little bit too. And you want to focus on up, squeeze, up. Now you go a little deeper in your squat. Sit into your heels though. Use the whole foot. Again, just like the single arm or the single weight swing we did, the emphasis is up. Just to shoulder height. 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Put one weight down. Now, see how that heart rate's up? Technically you think, oh, we're doing strength, but it's really all cardio. So it's all meant to keep that heart rate up. We're gonna take one weight here. I'm gonna show you a few options, keeping that bicep working. Rack the weight. Option 1, right here. All right. Option 2, with the jump. And that's all we're gonna do. We're not gonna bring the weight up for this one. Again, this is a little more cardio than the other ones, especially if you're adding the plyometric drop squat. So if you want, do a few of these, and then maybe the one from side to side that I mentioned in the beginning. Think about that bicep from the side. Slight toe turn out. Drop it down. Light feet, jump it up. Energy comes up from the floor. 2 more. Woo. Put that weight down. Woo. All right, grab your other weight. This might be the last one in this circuit. It's gonna be a clean and press, biceps, shoulders. So you're gonna go down, clean and press. Not your deepest squat, doesn't have to be big at all. You can also do this with one weight. Whew, I'm feeling that heart rate. So come on down, down, up. See how I'm doing that bicep curl? We're finishing off biceps. So we did a lot of legs, a lot of core, and a lot of biceps in this grouping. And that's the way it's gonna go. And then we have some cardio, and then we're gonna move on. Now, from the side, you wanna push up. Push is quick. You're gonna use your whole body for that. Not just the arms. You're gonna find that stability through the legs. 4 more. 3, feeling that resistance with those weights from the side coming out of your squat. Woo, put it down. Woo. Get a little break here. We have some cardio. Remember, only little sips of water. All right. Gonna be a combination standing and some in plank. First one, it's gonna be standing. Arms are gonna be up. We're gonna squat, knee twist with a punch. You can add a little jump if you want. Let's do it without the jump to start. These are gonna be back to back. We have about 4, back to back to back. With very little rest in between. This is your cardio portion. Arms up. Oh, I said I was gonna do it without the jump. So, it's meant to be quick. Squat, knee, squat, knee, squat, knee. Here it is with the jump. Remember, it's a soft landing, not much impact. You're not really punching to the side, you're punching on an angle. But it's enough to get that twist. You can take it to more of a twist if you like. Woo. Punch, punch. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't forget to squat there. I kind of missed a few there. But as long as you're bending your knees, some are going to be bigger than others. Come on down for mountain climbers. Woo! I'm going to go right into it. I'll show you low. I'll show you more impact. Here we go. Here's without that jump. Very much so going to get that heart rate up. Reach to the crown of the head. Bring that knee in. Now if you want, make it across. You can vary it. You can do some straight in, some with that little twist. Either way, you're keeping those hips as far down as you can. Reach long to the crown of the head. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up. Woo. Remember, very little rest. Line taps. Feet together. Going side to side with that little jump. Now, you can make it quicker. If you don't want to jump, just bring your feet together. Either way, you're going to be working hard. Add more arms. Add those windmill arms. Woo! Come on. Work. Drop it down. I'm going to stay low here. Although my legs are really feeling it. Inner and outer thigh. Abs are tight. Woo! 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Keep those feet moving. Skaters are next. We're going to try to tap the floor or low right here. Now, I'm going to try to tap the floor. It's going to slow me down, but that heart rate's going to go up higher because these are harder when we squat a little lower. From the front. Now, you can be right here. They're going to be a little quicker, but I want you to go deep. I want you to push yourself today. Come on. But if you need that back off, back it off. Sit into it. Sit into it. Remember, you're going deeper here if you're touching the floor. 2 and 1. Get some air. But keep your feet moving. I don't like to take in water when I'm breathing this heavy. Whew. But you can before we start our next group. Whew. All right. We're about 18 minutes in. Woo! Check off biceps, legs and core, and some cardio. But we're going to be adding in that core and leg component. Woo! Now I'm going to slow my heart rate, get a sip. Who's ready for group 2? All right. Good job. All right, we're going to get 1 dumbbell. 1 dumbbell. All right, this one is going to be core, tricep. So we're going to pick that weight up. Knees are soft. There's no squat here, but I want you to push into those heels. So the weight's going to come up. We're going to do 1 press, 1 knee. 1 press, knee twist. See how we're sneaking in our core work. Now, even though you're not squatting, when you bring 1 knee up, you're balancing all your weight on that opposite leg. So there is your leg work. You don't always have to squat. Soft landing, elbows in. Heart rate should be up from all that cardio. Woo! Come on, push. Some are going to be better than others. When your mind wanders, not a good thing. The more you think about it, the better it is. One more on each side. Those triceps are feeling it. One more. Woo! Good job. Woo! All right. Grab your other dumbbell. All right. This one's for the legs. We're gonna leave that upper body alone for a bit. 1 deadlift, 2 squats. One of my favorites. Palms are gonna face your legs. You're gonna deadlift. 2 squats that are a little quicker. So the deadlift is slow. Squat. Squat. Maybe go a little slower on those squats. This is just a little intro to that deadlift because we'll be adding it in to our shoulder and back work. I don't want you to forget about those triceps because this section is more tricep and leg. We did bicep and leg. Always core, I like to say that. Breathe. Two more. Feel that resistance when you come up out of that squat. Right there. Good job. Woo! We're going to hold on to these weights for kickbacks. So this one, legs are going to be strong, core is going to be strong. You know what? On this one, let's combine it with a row. I love these. Get a little bit more bang for your buck. Hinge forward, weight in the heels. You're going to have your hands apart like so. Row, kick back. You keep your elbows high for 1, for 2, for 3. Try to reach along out the crown of your head. If you need more of a bend in the knee, or if you need to come up in between, go and do that. It's hard to keep those elbows up as you fatigue. One thing you want to avoid doing is this. I'm going to do it wrong on the next one. Don't do that. That adds a lot of tension in the neck, takes away from the exercise. You're also feeling those legs. I want you to push into your heels and squeeze your abs as tight as you can, but don't hold your breath. 2 more. Last one. Nice job. Put those weights down. Woo! Next one, crab dip. We're gonna have our arms straight and we're gonna reach through the legs. You're gonna be in a seated position to start. This is great not only for the shoulders and the back, but for the triceps and the core. So you're gonna be right here. I'm not gonna look at you because I always lose my balance. You're gonna push into those heels, the hands are under your shoulders. I want you to squeeze your core. You're gonna either reach to the toe when you lift that leg or the outside of the foot. If it's too much to reach to the toe, just do it with a bent knee and then just reach the knee. Woo. Still losing my balance, even though I'm looking forward. Breathe, breathe. Try to go quick here. Keep that heart rate up. I want you to focus on those triceps. You can use your fingertips here as well as just the palm. Do if you were to reach into the outside. Keep your hips down. 4 more. 3, 2, don't sit. Come up. Woo. Good job. Do a few wrist circles. You shouldn't need them. Want to use your whole hand on those. Woo. Shake it out. Maybe some arm circles. All right. Good work. All right. Another one for the triceps and the core. Grab one weight. Keep that weight behind. You're going to have the palms up. You know what? I'm gonna grab the other weight. I'm gonna do this with 2 weights because we're gonna add a little something. Palms are facing back. So you're gonna up, right arm. Up behind you, left arm. I'm gonna show you from behind. Now, if it's too much with 2 weights, just do it with 1. You don't have to go too high on that reverse upright row. I know it feels awkward, right? Now, if you don't like that reverse upright row, just do these. Just do these. That's totally fine. Just keep the weights off the glutes and legs. Let's just do a few more. Now you can lift both arms back. I just prefer to do one side because these are hard. 1 more. Good job. Put them down. That one gets the heart rate up too. All right. We're going to do a cardio leg move. We're going to have 1 weight here. It also works the chest. And then we're going to move on to our next section. We may do 1 more tricep exercise just to bring that heart rate down. And then we're going to go right into cardio for our next grouping of 4. So for here, you're going to be in a bent knee position. You can go as low as you want here. Now, I'm going to take it down a little lower. You're going to go out, squat jump. So you're going to push into those heels. Now, I'm going to show you another option, but I want you to get used to this one. And landing softly. If you want, you can incorporate the push out with the squat jump, but you don't have to. So pick an option that works for you. The elbows come into the ribs. My elbows are not wide. You're right in here. I like this one because you can really sink and feel those inner thighs. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Put that weight down. All right. Now we're going to do 1 more tricep and core. Then we're going to go into that cardio. Grab 1 weight. All right. I love this one. 1 weight here. You're going to roll to the tip of the shoulder blades. Come up and do a tricep extension. Also is going to hit the shoulders and the chest. So feet are down. You're going to stay right here. Roll to the tips of the shoulder blades. Come up. Bring it in. Bring it right up. As your chest comes up, I want you to push that weight up as you come up. Don't wait till you come up out of the curl. Now, I want those elbows in, kissing the ribcage on the way down. Right here, kiss the ribcage, bring it up. Also getting that chest press in. Try to pick up your pace when you can and get a full extension on that tricep extension. Thumbs down to the top of the shoulder blades. Try to keep your whole foot down. 2 more. Last one. Woo! And up. Good job. Finish it off. Come on up. Now, we're right into our next grouping of 4 cardios. Stretch it out where you need to. I've been trying to remind you guys every time we do core, because the core is throughout. You don't need 10 minutes at the end that you didn't work your core. It's throughout. We just did it there. Perfect example. All right. First one out of the gate, easy peasy. Not really. You're gonna do a squat jump or an air squat. Now, we'll build on this a little bit later. You're gonna drop down to a squat. Arms here. Athletic arms. Air squat. You just do it without the jump. No big deal. Notice how soft my landing is. I start my jump heel, ball, toe, and then I land toe, ball, heel. I am feeling those legs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very little rest. Good job. Woo. Next one, we're gonna be in a plank again for plank jacks. Hands apart, right under the shoulders. You're gonna be in a full plank with your feet together. Here we go, right into it. Modification is gonna be tap, tap. So it's gonna be tap, 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 but quick. Feel how hard your core's working here. Reach to the crown of the head. Don't look at your feet. Keep your eyes at your fingertips or the head will view a little bit. Woo! Pull your core in. Keep that little pelvic tilt. Feel the shoulders, chest, and back. You're almost there. Inner outer thigh. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good job. Shoulder rolls. Nice job. Kick and lunge left. Kick and lunge right. Parts 3 and 4. Woo! All right. Kick this leg. This is going to be the leg that comes down, then you lunge behind. Woo. Ready, go. Now, I like to touch the floor. You can just punch. Push into that heel. Keep this knee over the heel. This is that kickboxing I was talking about. Now, if you want to add more from the back, jump it. Jumping. Last one. Woo. Little breather, we kick this leg. Then we move on to shoulders and back. Woo. Ready? 3. Here we go. Arms up. Now, if you don't like to kick, just do a knee. But I want you to get that knee up there. Work your lower abs to get the knee up. Then the kick happens when that knee comes up. You can pick up the pace. You can go deeper or add that jump. Four, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Good job. Let me check my time. One more grouping. All right. Back and shoulders. Cardio and we're done. So we got biceps and legs. We got triceps and legs. 2 blocks of cardio. Now we're more shoulders and back. We've worked that chest throughout. You're gonna see a little more of that. Now, take some more time if you need, but not too much time. We wanna keep that heart rate up. All right, first exercise, we're gonna have one weight. Love this one. Alternating clean and press. It's gonna work legs and upper body. You're gonna have a slight toe turn out. That weight goes right between your legs because your legs are gonna work to go down to grab it. You're not gonna bend over and grab it. You're gonna squat to grab it. It's a plie, like a sumo squat. So grab that right hand, clean and press. Stay down there, clean and press. Now, you can also just do an upright row. You don't always have to add that overhead press, but we are working shoulders as well as back This really gets the chest too, and it gets those inner thighs. I like to be very intentional about picking it up, marking where that opposite hand is, keeping that chest up. These catch up with you, but it's a great one to get the shoulders, chest, back, and legs. You may see this a little bit later in our cardio section. Last one. Good job. Pick up your other weight. Some of these that we're going to be doing for the shoulder will also incorporate chest. All right. Deadlift with an upright row. So feet apart. Roll those shoulders a couple of times. Feet just about hip width apart. You're gonna bring it down, upright row. From the front. You can also go one arm at a time. The goal with the deadlift is to get the weight below the knee. If you go further, that's fine. Keep the weights close to the body. I really want you to push your heels into the ground, squeeze your abs, squeeze your glutes. And most importantly, don't lean back when you come up. Don't lean back, just come right up. Wrists are straight. Wrists are straight. Don't worry about how high you go. 2 more. Last one. Good job. One weight. This one's going to be front raise with a single leg deadlift. Left leg forward. Weight is right here, hands on the dumbbell. I like to keep them this way, but you can have them this way, whatever's comfortable. Left leg forward, right leg is your kickstand leg. Very light on this leg, light. You're gonna deadlift, and you're gonna front raise. Now I don't want you to lift until you come out of the deadlift. We have 16. Five. I want you to push into that left glute. Be careful that you're not bringing that left hip out to the side. We have 8 more. I want you to focus on not only your arms lifting the weight, but your core helping, your hips helping. Again, keep that back leg light. Just there for a little kickstand, like a little balance. I think we have 4 more. You're gonna feel not only your leg here, but your low back, which is part of your abs. You're also gonna feel your obliques. 2 more. And that's what gets that heart rate up. Whew. Good job. Put it down. Before we go to the other leg, remember that left leg was forward first. We're gonna do some push-ups. Woo, hitting that chest. I'm gonna do these on my knees, and I'm gonna add a glute. I'm gonna add a little glute press to it. You don't have to. So give it a little stretch here. Come on up. If you want, lift the heart and give it another little stretch through the abdomen there. Knees are apart. Tuck the pelvis under. You're gonna do a push-up and then just a small alternating knee lift. I'm not lifting up a lot here. I'm using my lower abs, my obliques, and my glutes to lift that knee. So try to let it happen. Everything comes down, everything comes up. Everything comes down, everything comes up. So you're not doing this. I'm going to show you the wrong way. You're not doing this. Okay? It's all together. You're working that body as one smooth unit. Feel how hard you have to squeeze your core. You almost forget what you're working here because you're just thinking about moving as one. One more each side. Heart rate goes up. I know, I'm right there with you. I'm doing this too. It's no easier for me. Sit back and stretch. Come forward. I'm right in the trenches with you guys. Shoulders down. Come on up. Whew. We have that other leg to work. We only have 2 more exercises here, and then we move on to cardio, and then we're done. We're gonna have that right leg forward. Woo! Yippee! Even though this is a good time right here, right? This is a good time. When we're done, sitting there, maybe taking a shower, maybe stretching, going for a walk, you're gonna feel great. Woo! All right, this leg is nice and light. The right knee is slightly bent. We have 16 of these. Ready? Single leg deadlift. That's 2. I'll try not to count every one, because then you'll be like, oh, we're almost done. Let me do the counting. Don't worry about it. That's my job. I've never really been called out on not doing enough. We have another set. But I have been called out on doing too many. People have said, we did another set and you said 3 sets. Okay, but did you do it? Even if you got 1 or 2 more reps, that's good. If you need to take a break, that's fine. Remember, I said we're doing 16. You can do your own count. You can pause this. Keep the neck and back long. We have 1 more after this. Remember, you want to get that weight below the knee. Good job. Woo. All right. That leg is shaking. I'm going to get a little water. We have 1 more exercise. Compound, and then we're going to go right into our cardio. And I think that's it, unless I throw something else in there. All right, so we are about at the 43-minute mark. This is gonna be perfect. We're gonna try to get you out of here in 45 to 50 minutes, probably more like 50. All right, so this one of my favorites. All you're gonna do is a rear Delt Fly, but we're gonna do a set down here, and we're gonna do a set up here with more of a bend in the elbow, less of a bend in the elbow. You can always do 1 arm at a time. Woo! All right, let's do the hinge version first. I'm gonna do these from the front. Slight bend in the knee. Don't let your weights do that, okay? Just keep them strong. Know where they're starting, know where they're ending. So we have 8 here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, come up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, elbows high, 3, 2, go back down. 8. I'm going to do it now from the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on up. 8, 7. This is it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring it down. Woo. It is a lovely day. All right. Last burst here. 4 cardio moves. The first one is going to be a standing mountain climber. If you don't like to jump it, you can just pick the knee up, alternate. I'm going to do this from the side so you can see where the knee's coming up. Your abs are in nice and tight. That belly's in. Squeeze. Ready? Arms can do whatever you want. Here we go. So again, you want to drive the knee up, it's working the abs. This is very much an ab exercise. Now you can do a jump rope arm. Whew. Sun's in my eyes. You can do a press, And if you wanted to, you could do a tap out in front. That's a good way to get used to the knee lift. You can push down. Woo! 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Good job. Breathe. All right. Nice job. Burpees coming next. No push up. We're gonna go down. Jump it back. Jump it in. Jump it up. You can walk it back. And then jump it up or not. Remember, when you jump from here, not here, okay? No baby jumps. I want you to engage the muscle. Hands right below the shoulders. 2 more. Woo. Good job. Woo. 1 weight. All right. Drop squat. That sun's a killer. Drop squat with an alternating clean and press. So you're going to do 1 clean and press, 1 drop squat. I'm going to show you how to make it harder. Instead of a drop squat, to make it easier, do a squat. To make it harder, do a heel click. But you got to land softly for that slight toe turnout. Same thing with the drop squat. I told you we'd see this one again with a little extra something for our cardio. 4, 3, 2. Can we get 1 more? 1. I'm gonna go on the left side because I started on the right. Good job, put it down. Woo! Wide mountain climber, and then we're done. You can walk it, you can run it. You're gonna take your right foot to your right hand. You're gonna jump to switch. And every time you jump to switch, if you don't like that, you can even do a downward facing dog. But if you can, to make it harder, stay in that plank. All right? Ready? Here we go. Two more sets. Make it 32. There's no hesitation here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you're slowing it down, still get that 32 in. High fives. Woo! Good job. Woo. Walk around. We're going to stretch. Woo! How do you do? We are at the 49-minute mark. Woo! Keep moving. Just walk around. Allow that heart rate to come down. You don't want to do a step touch too fast. You don't want to march too fast. You want to bring that heart rate down. This is a dynamic stretch for the chest and the shoulders, also the obliques. Last one. Woo! All right. Breathe. Woo! Stretching out those quads. All right. From here, feet apart, we're gonna rear lunge really slow, just to bring the heart rate down. Don't get too crazy. We're not gonna be here long. And we're gonna combine it with a hip flexor stretch. From the side, knee over heel. This allows you to work the legs, but it also brings that heart rate down. Working that balance. Notice we don't have any weight here. We don't want to drive the heart rate up. Hold this one down. Bring it all the way to the ground. Stretch that hip flexor, either here, you can be here, you can be here. The back knee's down. You're stretching that back hip flexor. So if you want, you can just be here, maybe take it a little further. Make sure this heel is down. Bring it back, keep this leg up, lift it up if you have to, and bring the heel out. If you drag it, you kind of hurt your foot there. So you're gonna bring the chest down to stretch out the entire back of the leg. You can also bring the toe in. You can stretch a little bit more to the Achilles and a little bit more through the calf. Release it, come on up, and stretch over both legs. So bring that foot down, stretch over both legs. Now you're going to bring it up and bring this leg back to a lunge. Then bring it down. Hip flexor if you need to. Bring this leg forward. Woo! Again, any variation that's going to help you. This toe is pointed, this heel's down. Now, you can bring your knee past that heel, which we always say, oh, keep it over the heel, because this knee is down and we're stretching that hip flexor. Now you're going to pick that heel up, either manually or just lift the leg up. Let the stretch develop. Now, just a little recap. Let's fold over both legs. Feet are wide, you can be here or you can have your hands above the knees. Just a little recap here. And I want you to take that knee side to side. The cardio was done in block style. So if you found it a little harder, we usually don't do it back to back to back like that. So it was hard. Walk or jump those feet in and roll it up. Let's stretch out that upper body a little bit. Relax the legs. So normally we do a compound, a cardio, a compound, a cardio. And some of the compound exercises don't raise the heart rate as much. So when you do it in that style, it's harder on cardiovascularly. Because when you start, your heart rate's already up from all those compound exercises. So just a different way to work out. It's important. We're stretching our tricep, by the way. Press that elbow in and down. I like to combine it with a side stretch. Other side. Let your stretches develop. Don't always go right here. Maybe start here and then just breathe into it. You can hold your stretches a little longer. Knees are slightly bent. Fingertips together in front, round the back. It's a great stretch for the back. You're closing the chest. You can also just take this side to side. And then just hold it. You want to open up the shoulder blades here. So you're making a C shape with that spine. The arms really, they can be like doing anything as long as you're squeezing into that center. Bring it up, place the fingertips behind, press the back of the hand down. Opening up the chest. Feels good on the chest. If you sit at a computer all day, or you carry kids and groceries around a lot, or you do a lot of driving, this is a great stretch to do. It just kind of opens everything up. You can lift your arms up a little more. And if you're combining it with a standing stretch, you can add that. But be careful your back here. Bend the knees when you need to. And roll it up. Big deep breath, hands to your heart. Take a moment to put your loved ones into your heart, including yourself, and put a little gratitude in your heart for the ability to do this workout, for the mental ability, the physical ability, and to just have the equipment and the safety and shelter you have, food in your belly, water to drink. There are many people who would love to be able to do this, and for many reasons cannot. So put that gratitude in your heart and know that you did not only something well for yourself today in fitness and wellness and overall health, but you also did something for those around you. Maybe people saw you, maybe people were inspired by you, and maybe you're just going to be better at attacking what you have to do on your to-do list. It may bring you more patience and more peace, and then that's only going to help not only you, but all those loved ones and the greater community around you and the world. Namaste. Have a great day, everybody. Good job.